If you're driving alone at night and your GPS tells you to take exit 13, don't. I made that mistake 6 years ago, and I'm still trying to get home. My name is Daniel. I used to be a long-haul truck driver. What I'm about to tell you sounds impossible, but every word is true. It started on a rainy November night. I was hauling electronics across Kentucky. The interstate was empty, except for the occasional semi. Around 2:17 a.m., my GPS suddenly froze. The screen flickered. Then it spoke in a voice I had never heard before. "Take exit 13. I frowned. There wasn't supposed to be an exit 13 on that stretch of highway. A green sign appeared through the rain. Exit 13, I'd driven that route dozens of times. That exit had never existed. I should have kept going. Instead, I turned. The ramp curved into a thick forest. My headlights barely cut through the fog. 5 minutes passed. 10. There were no houses, no gas stations, no lights. Then, my truck radio came alive. Not music, not static, people screaming, hundreds of voices, all begging me to turn around. The radio snapped off. The road ended at an abandoned toll booth. A faded sign hung above it. "Welcome home." Home? I'd never been there before. I drove past the booth anyway. The moment my tires crossed the white line, everything changed. The stars disappeared. The sky turned completely black. Not nighttime black, empty black, like space without stars. The trees weren't moving anymore. They were watching. Every branch slowly twisted toward my truck. My mirrors stopped showing the road behind me. Instead, they showed my own driveway, my wife standing on the porch, crying, holding a funeral photo. Mine. I slammed the mirrors shut. Something knocked 3 times on the trailer behind me. Boom, boom, boom. I checked the security monitor. Nothing. Then another knock. Closer. This time, on the driver's door. I looked out the window. There was a man standing beside the truck. He looked exactly like me. Same clothes, same beard, same terrified eyes. He smiled. "I finally found you." My truck shut off. The headlights died. Complete darkness swallowed everything. Then, thousands of pale faces opened their eyes between the trees. Every one of them looked human. Every one of them whispered the same sentence. "One of you has to stay." The man who looked like me climbed onto the hood. He leaned against the windshield. "I've been trapped here for 32 years, he whispered. "But time works differently. You've only been gone 6. He reached into his pocket, pulled out my wedding ring, the one I'd lost before I got married. Then he smiled. "Your turn." The windshield exploded inward. Hands poured through the broken glass. Gray hands, too many fingers, too many joints. They dragged him backward into the darkness. He never screamed, he just laughed. The truck engine suddenly roared back to life. Without thinking, I floored the accelerator. Branches smashed against both sides of the cab. Something huge ran beside me in the trees. Keeping pace, I never saw its face. Only 6 glowing eyes. The toll booth appeared again. I blasted through it. The world flashed white. Suddenly, I was back on the interstate. Morning traffic surrounded me. The rain was gone. I thought I'd imagined everything, until I got home. My house was there. My wife was there. But she looked 20 years older. She stared at me like she'd seen a ghost. Before I could speak, she whispered, "They buried you 6 years ago." The police said I disappeared without a trace. My truck was found abandoned near the highway, empty, locked from the inside. No footprints, no blood, nothing. I've spent every day since trying to prove I'm the real Daniel. Sometimes I almost believe I am, but every year On the anniversary of that night, my GPS turns on by itself. At exactly 2:17 a.m., the screen flashes one message, recalculating, return to exit 13. And every time I look in the rearview mirror, there's another truck following me. Same trailer, same license plate. Behind the wheel is me, smiling,